This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Hey there, buddy. How are you doing? You got tired of me saying good evening.
Well, I never had a good retort. I couldn't think of anything.
You could just say good evening back.
Good, it's late as hell.
It's not late as hell. It's 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday.
That's right. And not any earlier.
Or later.
Might be a little late.
It's not that late.
Every once in a while, the video comes out a few days later.
It's been a while since that's happened, sir.
I'm proud. It has been.
Trying to get my shit together.
Time management.
Time heals all wounds.
It just shows growth.
Yeah.
I think
so. Oh, whatever. So
the marabou bucket hat's back for anybody that's not watching. It's a new one.
What is our raptress quote for the week?
Oh, God.
You don't have one?
Let me think. I like Saucy Santana has a new song called Booty.
I seen the video. It's pretty dope.
I showed it to you. You're welcome.
Clearly.
Lotto is also featured.
She killed it.
And
she did.
Look at those. Look at the flowers for a female rapper, quote unquote.
She can actually rap.
She's the one. She of the female rappers, she's the one you're like, that's it.
I'm tired of her rapping about sex, but she can really rap, so. Look at God.
Look at Lotto. Look at Lotto. But one of her lines is shake what your doctor gave you. And I thought that was funny. It's a good one.
The doctor hasn't given me anything yet, so never will. But.
The doctor's only taken from me.
Pretty much.
Well, actually, it put a mesh where my hernia was. But other than the mesh present that I got, so far, just removal.
Yeah.
Was the other one.
Pretty much.
Well, what's on your mind?
You look so disappointed to be here today.
Well, the marabou bucket hat's back.
I'm not.
It's a new one.
Now. I'm very.
Also,
loud.
If you're out there doing some road construction and you need an orange cone, Michael would be a great substitute.
I'll stand in.
He could direct traffic at the airport as well.
You see, he got jokes, right?
Whatever you'd like.
You horrible.
He's sporting highlighter orange today.
I hate this shirt. When I ordered it online, it looked like a muted orange.
Hold on. Listen. Says, I don't want anybody to look at me in the gym. Highlighter orange is what we walk in the gym with.
Yes. I think I've worn this shirt like 3 times since I've had it.
Yeah.
It's very vibrant unnecessarily.
It is actually kind of cute, but
it's loud.
It did make me think of an orange.
It's loud as
Safety
shit.
cone. Especially when you put marabou with it.
Let alone they see the inside.
Michael's feeling proudful today.
Yes.
Prideful? Proudful? Prideful. I don't know.
I don't either.
Proud.
Full of pride.
Full of pride. What's on your mind? Got to be better than what we're talking about now.
What's on my mind today is, do we attract damaged people?
Like you specifically?
People.
Do we, you and I specifically, or do others?
Across the board.
Why don't you tell me about a damaged person?
Oh, Lord. Well, I always got to give the example, sir.
It's your thought. You have so many thoughts.
I have none on this one. But no, like, okay, when it comes to maybe a relationship or just human beings, why do we...
What would be the difference between relationships and human beings?
Okay, like sexual relationship. Like a partner.
Versus like friendship.
Yeah.
Colleagueship.
Yeah, colleagueship.
Yeah.
Or colleague shit. But yes.
That might be the case.
It might be. But so do you think that we attract, do you think people, do you think that's a personality thing, or do you think that's just kind of the universe saying, be attracted to this person as for damaged people?
Did you tell me what damaged people were?
Oh, damaged people. I guess people who've been through trauma or bad relationships or.
I love when I go.
What?
Tell me about damaged people, and you're like, damaged people. It's people who are damaged, and I'm like,
I didn't say that.
what? You're like, it's people with trauma.
Well,
Another word. Why don't you tell me what it means? Well, it's trauma. It's like damage.
It's traumatic. The trauma is traumatic.
The trauma is traumatic for the person who is damaged.
No, I mean,
Well, that cleared that up.
I mean, like somebody, maybe they went through an abusive childhood or they,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Or they went through, I don't know, a really bad car accident that left them mentally scarred, or they got PTSD from war or something like that.
So should they not have a relationship?
Of course, they are well deserving of a relationship. I just mean, as though, what if you continue?
Why do we attract damaged people? Fuck them. I don't understand.
No, I'm just saying, do you think a person gives off something that causes damaged people to keep coming to them? Or do you think maybe they're more of a nurturing person and it's just so happy? Because you don't always know the person is damaged when you first meet them. What would you consider a damaged person? I mean, a traumatized person.
A damaged person is a person with damage, also known as trauma. Traumatic trauma to the damaged person that causes them to be a damaged person.
Oh,
what part of the definition was
Well, they say if you use the word to define the word, that's not a definition, right? I did
Not
a great
really.
job with that.
Not really.
And I didn't clean it up any better.
Not really. So trauma?
That's just damage. Like, you trap people who aren't correct. Like, you been in one? Me too.
That could be your bond. We both had a car accident.
Well, I just meant like...
You ain't got no shoulder? Is that what you mean by damaged person?
Absolutely.
You know Becky with the one good leg. Is that what we mean by damaged
Becky
people?
with the one good leg.
Could we write that down? Because if we don't write it down, it shan't be the episode title.
But no, I mean, okay, what if you're not a damaged? I mean, we all have stuff we've gone through. But if you're the person who's not damaged or not, I got something saying damaged. Now I'm self-conscious. Whatever, we're here now.
That could have been my quote. Danity Kane's song Damaged. Whatever.
What? I don't think that's any better. Okay.
Not Daddy Tissues.
Daddy Tissues. Yeah, tissues.
Turns out you're the damaged person.
I didn't say I
that
wasn't.
we're talking about.
See? Hey. Yeah, they start pocketing.
My daddy hurt me, so let me take it out on other men.
Or take it out on a stripper pole. I'm just joking. If you strip, you strip. I used to frequent them. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. No, I mean...
Wow. Wow. Somebody's damaged and they're shitting on others with their damaged self.
Oh, they know I'm
From
damaged.
their damage. Their daddy tissue damage.
75 plus issues. I'm very damaged. They already figured that out.
No, I
You done shitting on me?
Probably not. Just a heads up. Well, I think the problem is we're all sort of damaged in our own way. I don't know, like, how personal are we getting on the personal podcast? Jesus Christ. We're always like, it's never personal, and then we're personal the whole entire time.
This is my sob story.
Well, like, I don't know. Like, part of me is like, I think we all have some level of damage.
Yeah.
Like...
Sounds like a plane landing.
Is that my head?
No, that's outside.
Oh, do helicopters come through here?
Not normally.
They're coming to get somebody.
Yeah, they come to get your ass in the undisclosed location. I don't know.
What if it just was landed right here in the backyard?
That would be wild. I would damn sure run out there and be nosy with good intentions.
Take the camera. We can do a live podcast.
Look at this wild shit, girl.
No, I mean, I guess part of it is, to me, do we attract damaged people? I'm not 100% on that question.
Okay, I'll try to give you a better
Because if
example.
everybody has a little bit of damage, then
we're all damaged.
then
We're all normal.
we're all damaged. So therefore, we're all normal.
Okay, would you want to deal with
Shit on him. Shit on him.
Okay, would you want to deal with a guy who has issues from past relationship? Do you want to deal with somebody's baggage if you don't have to? Relationship baggage.
Why don't you give me an example of baggage?
Shooting on him. Okay.
Why don't you tell me a personal baggage that's not personal?
For me, if I was out here available and looking, oh fuck, I'm about to shit on myself. It's fine. I would be prone to not want a woman with. She would have to. There's a cap on how many kids she can have because I got not a lot, but I got 3. So
that's a shit ton of kids
from the person who has 0.
Good choices.
I mean,
what can I say?
I mean, I'm just saying.
My good choices are highlighted on the podcast.
But kids are not damage. I mean, that's just part of life. That kids, I wouldn't label that as an issue or damage. But I'm saying the kidless person. This is not going well, but we're gonna keep going.
Well, here's the thing. Kids can be damaged.
Okay. Why? A lot of bodies.
A
high body count. Okay. I mean, there's not really a cap on body count. Just don't tell me about it.
Says the cap on body count.
Just don't tell me about it.
Says the capper.
No cap. Just don't tell me
Says
about
the
it.
capping.
But my thing
Currently
is,
capping.
just don't tell me about it. Yeah.
I'm
lying. You're using that
I'm using that
correctly?
wrong. Oh, okay.
What you thought I meant? Because I got a hat on? Cap.
That would have been better.
What you mean?
Mine wasn't as good. I thought like putting a cap on it.
Oh, no. Oh, like a limit. You ain't shit. No, capping in slang means like lying.
Yeah. Cardi.
Yeah, no cap.
Capanese.
Yes.
Hoes speaking Capanese.
Basically they full of shit. Yes. But no, I mean there's a body count limit, but I mean it's not 3.
What's the limit?
I have no idea. It depends
What's
on
your limit?
What you mean?
If you had to put a cap on it, what's your limit?
Oh, I think that's me.
For
My
another
number. I was
person.
like, hey, sir, we don't discuss my number on the
personal
podcast.
podcast.
No,
I would never ask you what your number was.
Yes, you would.
On air.
Soon as we end.
I already know the number.
He does not know the number.
I know a rough estimate.
I don't know the number, so he don't know the number because it's only like one hand. But anyway, are you trying to call me a whore, sir?
I didn't say anything.
Your face said it all.
You keep talking.
I try to get
I don't
back
have to say anything.
Point, sir.
No, I was thinking like if you were out in these streets,
Yes.
what would be the cap?
Hear my voice?
I can't go too low because then the people will hate me.
No, I mean it need to be about 10 at the most.
Okay.
Is that fucked up?
Well, here's the problem.
It depends on age too.
Here's the problem. I'm not at 10, so I'm not really the one to talk.
Me neither. Go team.
So that was a cap 5.
Yeah.
That was a hoe speaking Japanese.
I know that what you speak of. Sir.
No, like I don't know if I have a number. I kind of don't want to know the number.
That's my thing. I wouldn't ask. I don't ask shit I don't want the answer to.
I don't ask either.
Yeah.
But part of me is like, what if I found out the number? Like,
but how
my
would
thing.
you?
My number is so low.
2.5.
Well, stop saying mine. I'm just trying to say
I was
yours.
just joking.
You better
You're not
get ready.
supposed to confer.
You better get ready. I didn't confer that was the right one, but you're guessing numbers on my turn. Wait till I start guessing numbers on your turn.
I guess, sir. I'll tell you if it's right.
You will not.
I will. I sure I will.
But I think like I kind of want them to be like at least one number more than me. So one of us has got a little experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like
one more.
I don't want it to be like 900 more than me, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
maybe 9.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 9.
I don't. But But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But I mean, kids aren't really an issue, and body count. But like I said, body count wouldn't be. That's not damage, though. To me, that's just experience. No.
what if we named the episode "A Hoe Speaking Japanese"?
I don't know how to spell that.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, body count is not a big issue for me, but there's certain things that I know not to ask people, whether it's in a relationship or just friendship. If I don't want to know the answer, I don't ask, regardless of if
no matter how nosy you are.
Absolutely, certain shit I know not to ask.
I'll ask other people.
What you mean?
Like, I'm not going to ask only his number, and I don't want to know his number.
All right.
Just in case he's listening. I don't want to know the number.
I'm going to tell him to tell you.
But I also, like, I would ask his friend.
I almost said his name.
So, girl, what's your number?
I'll ask his friend's number.
I wouldn't ask his friend for Only's number. No, I don't want to know Only's number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I would ask his friends their number.
Oh, like in a joking way?
No.
Dead ass serious.
Fully like, how much you got?
What you want to put on it?
How many dollars you got?
I don't know. I think certain stuff is just left to be unsaid and don't ask.
I mean, I wouldn't. We're not like talking about cartoons and I'm like, how many people you been fucking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not running up on people like, tell me the number.
Hey, you're not even greeting them. You just, what that number is. Well, okay, my thing is, you've never seen this stand-up, but Gary Owens, flashback to our very first episode. There was one of his stand-ups, it was really good. He was saying, he knows that his wife at the time, I don't know what they are now, at the time, she's obviously been with black dudes. So when he was doing his bit, he was like, I don't ask her, is this the biggest dick you ever had? Because he don't want to know.
Yeah.
So he says shit that he knows the answer to. Is this the most aggressive dick you ever
What if she was like, no?
Then I guess he Japanese, baby.
Yeah. You know, maybe those aren't the best questions to ask.
See what I'm saying? So I don't ask.
I think best ever or most ever probably should be avoided.
Exactly.
If it feels good, it feels good.
Exactly. If you're getting the results, it doesn't matter if your results are better than the other.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. After a while, you forget the other one.
Our sources are saying
some of us may hold on to it a little longer than others. But I mean, you know, like after a while, like
it all blends together.
You're just sort of like, I mean, they all just sort of meld together.
Not always.
I mean, like the same person.
Oh. Well, yeah, if you're batting a good average, then you can have one day where you kind of fall off or you don't give it your best.
Right. Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what other issues would you say would interfere or that you would not want to attract from a person?
Who's damaged?
I don't know. Would you want to date?
No. Who's damaged?
The other person. I'm still not catching it. It's fine.
Whatever.
I'm slow. I told you that. So, okay, for example, for me, dating a woman. A lot of women not a lot. I don't know the
dating
percentage.
A lot of women? What was the sentence? I missed it.
Dating a woman, some women have daddy issues.
Okay.
Some do not.
You're like, me too.
Exactly. No. But I don't think I would want to be involved with somebody who has daddy issues to the point where I gotta damn near be a counselor all the time. I could point you to a counselor.
Well, yes. I don't think your relationship should be a counseling session.
That's what I'm saying.
At all. Like for either person. I think that you should feel comfortable and confident in the other person to be able to say,
yeah, you should be able to get stuff off.
I think I need help.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm feeling. And to be able to say, look, I'm not the right person to have this kind of conversation with because I can be a supportive shoulder, but I can't really.
You ain't got no shoulder. You can only use the other one.
Got the bum lip.
But I mean, that ain't in my job description.
But it's also like, I want to be the person that you come back and tell me how therapy's going.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be the therapist because I'm not
qualified. Yeah.
Even if I was qualified to do that, I don't want our relationship to be patient therapist.
Right. We're supposed to be together.
We're supposed to be, laying it down. You know what I mean?
Like crying and shit.
But we all need that moment. We all need that
yeah.
time. I just don't think it should be your significant other. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure therapists out there are like, no, you go get your own therapist.
Yeah.
I don't even think therapists even do therapy for their friends.
I don't think they do. I think it's
like, I think they're like, no, I'll refer you to this person because
I'll find you a good one. Yeah.
For many, many, many legitimate, valid reasons.
Yeah, that's something like doctors. Medical doctors don't see their own kids.
But I mean, I'm a firm believer in the whole, like, we should be best friends. Okay. You should be able to feel like, I want only to genuinely know he can tell me anything.
Okay. I can rock with that.
My last one, stuff would happen, and 6 months later, he'd tell me about it.
Damn.
And I'd be like,
I don't even remember that shit happening. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Am I supposed to be mad for something that happened 6 months ago?
That you don't remember?
No, I mean, like, whatever. So let's say a situation occurred, and then 6 months later, he was like, oh, by the way, I did this thing. And I'm like,
oh, yeah, this shit already happened. Yeah.
6 months ago? Like, what do you want me to do about it now?
Right.
What am I supposed to feel about it now?
It's like them people who were like married for years and years and years, and the guy or the girl's like, I cheated on you 15 years ago, and they've been married 20 years, and they're like, what the fuck? Yeah. I mean, what do you do about it? I don't know.
Like, you're an idiot. You're a coward and you're an idiot.
What you mean?
For waiting 6 months to tell me. What else do you want me to say?
I mean, at that point, you can't really do nothing about it. You can either stay or leave, yeah. All right, so what issues... What if there was somebody comes with some alcoholism? Cheers. Or are they?
So we're getting personal. Okay.
On the personal podcast. Or if they got some wild addiction or something like that, but you don't know that when you first meet them. Are those types?
They may not know it.
I'm pretty sure if you hooked on, cocaine or something wild or porn.
But I think people, sometimes when you're actively in addiction, if you're still sort of functioning, you probably wouldn't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people, it's not until they're stealing money out of their grandmother's purse to buy more drugs that they realize, I might be addicted.
Well, I'm a functioning alcoholic, but I mean,
Here on the personal podcast, go for it.
I ain't robbing nobody to buy beer, you know what I'm saying? So
not yet.
It's been a few years. I think I'm good. I've got a little.
You never know.
I hope I never get to that point. That would be horrible.
I hope not.
Thanks, man. You're horrible.
I believe in miracles.
Whitney Houston or
Mariah?
Was it Mariah?
Both.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch Mean Girls?
I did finally watch Mean Girls. I finally watched that shit. It was cute. It was a cute little movie. And then, I mean, it's old now because obviously you've been seeing it. But I finally got she doesn't even go. The guy has a hoodie on with the sun.
She doesn't even go here.
And then he ducks down. That was good. And then I see we wear pink on Wednesdays. That was cool.
On Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah, that was cool. So I get it. It was a cute little movie.
He looks cute with his hair pushed back.
That part was stupid. I ain't like that. But I know you're talking about at the table. Yeah,
it was just she was
silly.
In her feels. It was giddy and silly and of the age.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I don't know how I didn't see this movie back then. That's of our age group.
Yeah. The next one I'm gonna get you to watch is Saved.
What the hell is Saved?
It's a good one.
What's it about?
No, I'll let you find out.
Oh Lord, who's in it? So I know it's the right movie.
Mandy Moore, Macaulay Culkin,
grown up Macaulay, or teenage Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell! All right,
it's good. You'll love it.
We'll see. I'll give that one a try. I did watch.
I'll not let you pollute the jewels and all we stand for.
That's from the movie?
It is.
Okay. No. Horrible. I got one I've seen, but I know you haven't seen it, so.
Go ahead.
It's a new Buzz Lightyear movie. It's cute.
Oh.
It's like, never mind. It's cute, though.
You told me about it.
I did?
Yeah.
The new one?
Uh-huh.
When?
At work.
Oh, on Monday.
You ain't been there since.
Sir, I have bills to pay. All of us can't take a month off to get our gallbladder.
Neither could I. Turns out I had to anyway. Riding on the Po bus now.
Welcome to the club. So, you stupid. So, what issues do you think you'd be like, I could roll with that?
Well, I mean, addiction is one of those things where I think it depends on the person. There are people that have been in recovery.
I think you're always in recovery once you stop, right?
Yeah, you're never cured. But I mean, like, there's people that have been in recovery for 30 years.
Yeah.
They've not relapsed in 30 years.
Right.
Well, I mean, you're still an addict, but you're 30 years sober.
Yeah.
That's probably really different, at least on some level, than somebody who's 3 days sober.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They got their first coin, though. I had one before.
The white coin. You had one?
I did.
How'd it go?
It was by court order. I had to go to AA because of my DUI over 10 years ago.
And you're like, nah.
No, I went in there. I got my little coin. They was like, "Who's this? Whose first day is it?" I was like, "Mine." And they gave me the little white coin. I was like, "All right, cool." And I was sitting in there, and it just sounded like I'm not knocking AA, so don't get all offended and shit.
Shit on them.
No, I just sitting there, and I was like, I mean, some of the people like. I'm just supposed to be whatever. Some of the people in there, like they were like alcoholics. Like I'm not stumbling around and fucking.
I've been to both AA meetings and NA meetings.
NA's probably funner. Is that
No,
the word?
AA is like a party without alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, AA. Nah, my shit was depressing. I went to.
Really?
I had to go for 2 weeks. That shit was so dead.
NA is like
sobering as fuck.
Girl. I was like, it's a hard knock life for us.
Do they look like they had been recovering? Damn.
Bless her heart.
See, AA, they just look like they chilling.
Party in the USA.
It was not a party.
It's a non-alcoholic party.
Nah, ours wasn't, but they got lots of coffee and donuts, which neither one I partake in. So,
yeah, coffee is a
big.
Coffee's a big.
That's also addicting.
A big part, which is just a substitution,
pretty much. But
I guess better than little alcohol. You know, little sugar, little sugar and caffeine. Well, the donuts too.
Yeah, I didn't partake in none of that shit. I just was sitting there. I got my coin, and then 2 weeks later, and I no longer needed the white coin. It was cool.
You're like, I learned how to drive under the influence without getting caught.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, it's 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
It was in the 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you heard that new expression when they say
that's crazy?
When they say the 1900s, that shit sounds so stupid and far away, but that was 20 years ago.
Listen, how about people like when I was a kid, people would be like, "Well, my grandmother was born in 1893," and I'm like,
"The fuck?"
I'm gonna be one of those people that they're gonna be like, "My great uncle was born in 19."
Yes, it's gonna sound like forever
and I'm like,
ago.
Stop telling people that.
We were born in the 1900s. How's it feel?
2000s. It's weird.
It is. It's really weird. We should have been born at the beginning of the century.
But we're not that old, though. Like, we're not 70.
We will be one day, hopefully.
I hope so. I want to be of sound mind. Once my mind goes, take me out.
Yeah. So
I can't say that enough.
Only.
He won't do it.
He will.
He told me he was
I'll tell him. I'll drop by to.
I said, here's what I need to happen.
I'll come by and visit.
Oh, this is our updated discussion.
Huh?
So here's what I told him we needed to happen.
Okay.
Update on the pulling the plug conversation.
Okay.
So we were sitting with this other couple and we were having dinner after pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
And that sort of, I don't know how that came up, but anyway.
Death?
Well, it came up about like pulling the plug or something. Somebody died in the pickleball group, like their dad or something.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Y'all died playing
And
pickleball?
I can't think of it. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah. One of the pickleball people. Oh, bless his heart. I love him. His dad died.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, that conversation sort of came up because it was like Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So it's like real
Recent.
You gonna hold it in for the rest?
Yeah,
of
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Shit. I guess the yin yang is a little more
Not
bubbly.
eagling.
Yeah, I got my Bud Light down there. Don't worry, viewers.
Anyway, and so I said something. Somehow we got on the topic, and it brought me to the place of I need to find somebody else that wants their plug pulled.
What, y'all gonna write out a contract?
So that only out of vengeance for them pulling my plug, we'll pull their plug. Therefore, we both get our plugs pulled.
Pause.
What do you think? And only
I
was
think
like,
that's a good idea.
No. And I went, I'll never tell.
Did you do Mr. Burns? Excellent.
No.
I thought about it.
No. I was thinking about the sing-songy, it was one of them where, kids are scary in a movie. I'll never tell. And she's like possessed or something. Kids are possessed. Anyway.
Kids are creepy.
Yes.
In movies. And in real life.
Oh my God. There used to be these posts like crazy things my kids say.
Mm-hmm.
And like one mom put on there, she was like, I'm nervous that my son came up to me and he stood over me while I was asleep. She said, I woke up and he went, Mommy, one day I think I'm just going to cut your face off and put it on my face.
What the fuck? Is it that for real? And he probably didn't even mean it in a creepy way. It's probably just like, it's your face. I can have it.
I love your face.
Yeah.
It was very but what he said was so.
That's creepy as hell.
And I said, your son's going to kill you.
Yeah.
He's going to kill you. Get ready. He's coming for you.
You horrible.
And you already know.
Oh, goodness.
So damaged.
Yeah.
Speaking of damaged, cutting a face off. What about like physically damaged?
Ain't got no shoulder.
Like parallelogram.
We've already discussed that.
Did we discuss dating?
Oh, no, we didn't discuss dating. Okay, cool. I thought you talking about for myself. I mean, you can. You know what?
Would you be out there parallelogramming?
In middle school, I dated a girl who had one arm. See, you be laughing. I be dead ass serious.
It's because you smiled the whole time you said it.
Well, I wasn't supposed to make it a bad thing. She was cut off below the elbow. I'm dead serious.
So, was she nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her mom was a wicked or a witch. Huh? Hell no, but they were white though.
No, did she sacrifice her arm?
You stupid as hell. I thought you said animals. Her arm?
Sacrificed her arm. Yeah. I heard that all the way over here, and I got the headset on.
I thought you said, did she sacrifice animals? I was like, I don't think so. I would hope she didn't sacrifice her arm. That's horrible.
Well, why did it end?
I think I moved schools or something. Oh, we moved.
Went to your better friends.
No. It was in middle school.
High school was the better friend.
Yeah, I guess. It was like 7th grade, 6th grade. One of them two. Her name was Jessica.
So you
She
were
was
like,
cool.
I'm moving down the road. Bye.
No, we moved to the whole other side of town. And it wasn't like I had a car or cell phones. You got to remember, we were born in the 1900s.
Uh-huh.
No?
Yeah, turns out. That is factual.
Yeah, I dated. There was times I was very self-conscious about the fact she had one arm.
What were those times?
Well, at school, I guess. I mean, but what? I mean, I was a kid. What was I supposed to do? You know, kids are mean. She only got one arm. I mean,
Oh my God.
y'all act like y'all would never y'all were punks in middle school too.
I didn't really say much about other people. There was this one girl that stunk, and I realized I didn't learn until later that it was because she was poor. Bless her. Sorry, girl. She was nice, though.
I'm gonna spit beer all over this fucking mic.
She just stunk.
Was she?
Bless her.
I know some people that was
She was
stinky in
nice,
high school,
though.
but they wasn't poor. They just didn't smell good. Well, people said they didn't smell good. I never really smelled a person that stank in school.
You know, there's somebody that plays pickleball, and several people
This
have
is
told
now,
me,
as an
several
adult.
people have been like, he stinks.
You know how you say I say shit when you're eating food? I have liquid in my mouth.
Look, I can't catch you when you're not drinking. I don't know what to do.
Alcoholism, baby.
It's documented.
That's fucked
And
up.
I'm always like, really? And Only was like, yeah, he stinks. It's awful. And I'm like,
he said it just like that, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he stinks.
he stinks. It's awful. And I'm like, oh. So now I want to be like,
Yeah, I used to want to do the same thing, but it's like, how do you get the closeness of smelling them without being in
I'd
that
be like, oh,
bubble?
you've got something on your shirt.
And you blow it off your shoulder.
But I mean, apparently, like, everybody talks about it. And I'm like, oh, I don't smell it. But maybe that's a good thing for me. I don't have to smell it.
You're like me. Our face is going to show it.
Sort of like when I tasted that smoothie.
Yeah, he was like,
he
this
knew
is-
that shit was right. I was like,
It was regular.
it wasn't even regular.
It was less regular.
It was a hospice situation.
And he tried to play it. I'm like, it was all right.
It was okay.
And she was trash.
I drank the whole thing.
I mean, you spent $9. You might as well drink the whole damn thing.
Call me out. I'm just going to start saying stuff out loud about you.
For a $9 smoothie. I got one last week.
Not $9.
Mom's. Oh, we got the small.
Small.
Oh yeah, it's like $7.
I got the large. Apparently, call me out about something else.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Would you date somebody that has some body parts missing?
sure. What's the parts?
Like, is this nether region's gone?
If that's intact, we can work with it.
All right. Well, what? I mean, would it? Speaking of damage, we are never. Anyway, no. I mean, I don't. As an adult, it wouldn't bother me, but I mean, as a kid, yes, I was a kid.
I'm sort of proud of you that you dated her.
Why?
Because that doesn't seem like you.
Wow, I'm just a judgy
Only because I know how much like you were worried about what other people thought about you, especially at that age.
Well, aren't most people?
You were like Kevin Hart about his height. Aware.
I was his height then. I'd stayed that height till like 11th grade.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, okay, so what body parts? Can she have a shoulder or two?
Sure.
Is
She
there-
can have a third shoulder.
Ew. That's
I'd
kind
be
of
like,
kinky.
shake them shoulders, girl. Shake them shoulders.
She can bake head bounce like a mug.
3 times.
No, is there a body part that she'd be like, would it bother you?
I don't think so.
At this age, I wouldn't give a shit, period.
It depends on like, does it get in the way?
What? What does that mean? Give me an example of a body part being
I'm
missing
just trying
in
to
the
think
way.
like let's say we're having a little makeout sesh.
Okay.
And I'm like, girl.
What would you be in the way?
Your nub's in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? What?
That's the shit I was supposed to say. That
What?
shit.
How is that awful?
Didn't you just laugh at death a couple weeks ago?
I laugh in the face
Who's
of
the
death.
mean one now?
I'm honest.
I'll just be lying. I'd be capping.
You are.
I'm a cap
Currently
artist.
today.
The cap artist.
Yeah.
I didn't lie about nothing.
Capping in a cap. That's got to be a double entendre.
You ain't shit.
But I mean, you know, like sometimes like, oh, okay. You know, like sometimes the knee gets in the way and you're like, oh, move the knee. But if you can't move the knee, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or you remove the knee. We going to
You
hell
just
in a
had to beat
handbasket.
me, didn't you? You just had to,
I gotta
you just
one
had
up
to
you.
out me. No, I mean, to me, like, I'm the type of person like, yeah, as long as you're nice. Listen, nice, breathing, and
21.
25 plus.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, all jokes aside. I'm fine.
21 plus. I might go for a 22er.
A little spring chicken.
Little bankhead bounce baby.
I don't even think they were born when that dance came out at 21, were they? I don't know. That was in
2002. No, I'm talking about
the bankhead.
if you're 21 now,
oh, you'd be basically
you could
20,
be born in 2001.
21, yeah. They were just born right around that time frame. Damn.
Yeah.
We are getting old.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you're in the moment and like, sometimes you like put your hand and it gets their hair or something, stuff that gets in the way.
But that's not an appendage.
But I wonder if it was like, oh, that doesn't, that feels different maybe.
I mean, I'm cool with all that shit. It don't bother me. I don't think, as long as
you're like, you don't even have to have legs.
Nah, they get in the way.
Listen, as long as you can tie down something, you're good, right?
What? No, I'll just say, they ain't got to have no legs or nothing.
Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, it would be different, but it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. I don't think it would bother me either.
Yeah. Cause I see some people at the gym, like there's one guy at a different gym. See, you laugh and I'll be dead ass serious and you start grinning.
What he's missing.
No, he ain't missing nothing. But he's in a wheelchair.
Okay.
But he can't walk. But the guy he works out. It's kind of cool. Like he got on the bench to do the bench press. He like shifted. See, I'm being serious. And this Mick asshole is grinning like the Joker.
Please,
and shit.
Listen, if you're listening and you're not watching the YouTube, just click over to the YouTube really quickly to watch this part where he just mommed the guy getting from his wheelchair to the bench press.
He does. He sits down and he shifts his leg. When he was killing that shit, he was doing a good job.
Well, that's good.
Then why you start laughing? I was serious.
It was the miming.
What the fuck ever?
Lieutenant Dan.
He was mad as a motherfucker when he fell out that wheelchair.
I don't know if I could date Lieutenant Dan. He was a little negative.
Oh, personality wise, not physically.
Yeah. I need you to be, if you're gonna be in a wheelchair, I need you to be the wheelchair basketball player.
Oh, okay, positive.
Who's like,
full of life.
Who's like, I've turned my shit around. Okay, or like American Family Guy, Joe. He's still a police officer.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Oh, he was a hell of a police officer too, but he don't play even in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
But
remember the part where
hell no, we don't do
where
this.
he said they were like, run. I think it was Chris. Run, Chris, run. And then he goes down the hill and they go, don't run downhill, Chris. And he starts sliding down because the wheels, got to pick up a little speed.
Hot ass mess. Did you see the episode where he got his legs back?
Yes.
That was a good episode.
And he became an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had to.
But he was better than his friend.
Yeah.
Joe is better than his friend. The problem is he's paralyzed, so he's not equal to his friend.
Exactly. But then he got his legs back. He was like, fucking shoot me. And then they kept his wife kept missing. I was fucked up. He was like, bam, bam, bam. He was like, just give me the gun. And he was like, pow, he shot his eyes. Oh, shit. He got fed up. That shit probably hurt like hell. Anyway,
a little bit.
So what type of emotional damage are you cool with?
I mean, like, why don't you give me an example?
I mean, for me, it would be more so like, I date girls, obviously, so I don't currently date. You know the hell I mean.
So multiple emotional damages.
No, what I'm saying is there would be.
Is that what you got out of it?
I'm saying that a woman deals with certain issues differently than a man would deal with. It's the same emotional issue.
Why don't you tell me about it?
This Negro. What I'm saying is a woman could potentially have daddy issues and go do
suck a dick. I'll show daddy.
Or potentially become a thot or a whore or a prostitute, whatever. There's other things that happen also. They may cut themselves, stuff like that. But I'm just saying, versus the average guy with daddy issues doesn't go become a stripper. Not saying all strippers have daddy issues. I'm just saying, for example.
I think some guys with daddy issues whore it out.
You think so?
I might know a few.
Shade.
Thought pockets. I might know a few.
Introduce me. I'd love to see their perspective.
I'll keep that one to myself.
This is.
Well, I I mean, I think it depends on your reaction. Like, I think all of us have had a little sexual assault in our life. Oh my God. Do we need to take a moment? It's dripping everywhere. Do we need to take a moment?
No, we're good.
Do we need to pause it?
No, it's all backwash into my beer. After you, sir.
Well,
I've told my story. Didn't I?
yes. And it was 100% the R.
Was it? All right,
Yes.
anyway, continue with your everybody's had a little sexual assault.
I think we've all dabbled. We've all had a little dabblation.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes I don't think it's like on purpose, but it doesn't change the fact
you don't
that
get
you're
assaulted on purpose.
Well, but I mean, like to me, I don't know, and this is going to sound crazy, but like sometimes I think, okay, I'll give you an example.
I'm about to drink all this
I'll give you an
backwash.
example.
Ew.
Why don't you? I'll wait till you swallow.
Gay. All right, go ahead, fool.
Well, like, I can't say the nickname. There's been an aforementioned nickname on here.
There's only like 4.
I'll come up with a new one for this one. Just so.
Is it one of the people that has been mentioned?
Doorknob.
All right.
Doorknob.
Everybody got a turn.
Turns out that might be the moral of the story. No, Doorknob, formerly known as another nickname.
I'll be asking after we
She
conclude.
went to, so a friend of her, another female friend of hers, I don't think they were like friends, but they were like acquaintances. She was like, hey, I'm going to meet these guys, and I'm going to have sex with one of them. Would you want to come have sex with the other?
What?
We're going to be in a hotel room.
You want to tag team these
having
bitches?
sex. So she's like, sure.
Okay.
Well, once she got there, they had a whole discussion of
Swap it out.
why not both?
All of us, yeah.
Not at the same time. Like,
Not an orgy, just
right.
swap it out.
Not
once you-
together, but like
You get a turn. You get a turn.
tag in, tag out. We'll go to the next mat.
WWF style.
Correct.
Okay.
And so she was like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, that's why you changed her nickname, because of the
so
story.
it did. Maybe.
I ain't judging shit. She ain't
So
on
like,
trial.
she calls me, tells me all about it.
Yeah.
Laughs, whatever. Not sure, she's like, I don't really know what was going on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, were you drinking? No, not really. Maybe had one. I was like, oh, okay, well. She's driving. It had just happened, maybe 10 minutes before. Like, it happened. And then I think they like talked and stuff and like hung out or whatever for a little, maybe like 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then she left. And then within 10 minutes, she had called. So, I mean, she's coherent driving, whatever. So like 3 days later ish, give or take a day, she starts whispering the R word. And I'm like, at the time I went, bitch,
That's not rape.
don't forget you called me 10 minutes after it happened.
Oh, she totally
Like,
forgot.
I got
she
your
told
real
you.
reaction. Like,
Not
I got
this-
the moment happened, here's your reaction.
Right.
Now I'm older. Now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? They did not R
Right.
these two men.
Yeah.
But I could see where depending on her level of regret, looking back,
I'm going to listen. I'm here, yeah.
I could see where maybe internally she might be a little shy next time. Like, she meets a guy, Joe, and she likes Joe and they seem to hit it off. And maybe she's a little bit like,
Reserved?
a little more reserved.
Okay.
So I could see where this situation, the end result was I'm going to be a little hesitant. It doesn't make these R's.
Yeah, I was there still not.
It doesn't make the situation an R situation.
Right.
But I can see where that might make her a little more like,
Hesitant?
maybe I should think a little bit before I
Jump off the deep end?
Yeah. What I mean is, that would be a form of, quote, damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's not, she would just be a little hesitant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can look back and be like, that wasn't a good look.
Yeah.
But yeah, she wasn't hard. From what you said. I wasn't there, but
I wasn't there either.
Yeah.
I just got the phone call.
If what
right
you
after.
said is exact, give or take, pretty much what happened, then that's not hard.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't say it anymore. But at the time, she was sort of floating the R word out there. And I was like, no, not really.
Not the way you described it, no. If I say, hey, you want to participate, and you say, sure. Unless you say no during the participation, it's not really hard.
I think that's so weird, though.
Well,
like you're in the middle and you're like, no. I think that would be startling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I've never said it. I'm just saying.
Ooh, him nasty.
Well, no, like I said, I believe I said famously on the Petty Podcast, I'm sobered and ready. Like whatever I was on, it's gone. You want to have sex with me? Yes. I'm here.
I'm on the menu.
I mean, it's only happened once. So, I mean, but.
So your number's 1.
But you know what I'm saying? Like.
I do. I feel that.
But that would be something that would probably. Like, we all have our own.
What?
I'm sure your situation probably made you feel a little bit like some people have a little sexual assault and they are like, I want to have sex all day, every day.
I know somebody like that.
And
no, I just being serious.
But some people are like, they have a sexual assault experience and they're like, I never want to have sex again.
Yeah, it goes.
And then there's sort of a spectrum in between.
Yeah.
But, and I
know somebody now. The way she has expressed it, it wasn't last week. We didn't talk about this yesterday. But when we had the conversation,
2 days ago.
Stupid. She expressed that after it happened, she wanted to take her power back.
Take back the night.
Yeah. Not go be a whore, but just. But I'm just saying, like she did say like she would like to find a way to take that back. Not the incident, but I guess for lack of better words, take her power back.
Did it work?
I don't know. I haven't gotten an update.
You should.
All right, I'll try to work on it. I won't be letting y'all, whatever. But in general, yes.
Not that that's the advice that we're providing.
No, but
I just wondered if it worked for her.
Everybody's life is their own.
It probably didn't. But I wonder if it led her to realize, like the realization that this isn't going to help me.
That's what
actually might have been helpful.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, I don't think it's going to make you feel better.
Well, but like realizing over time, this isn't helping, that's growth.
I can dig that.
Can y'all dig it? Can y'all dig it?
The hottest of messes.
Well, like mine, I mean, mine has its own effect on me, and it's not, I mean, what do? It just takes time and.
I don't know. I try to hide the best I can, which clearly I'm not doing a good job. But I do try to hide some of my damage.
I think I ate mine.
Where'd it go then?
Well, I stopped eating. But I think I did eat mine for a long time.
That's what he said.
I don't know. That was just a realization I had here on the non-personal podcast. Sorry. Hi.
I mean, I drink
Waka Waka. We're back.
What?
But I think everybody deals with it. I think we've all had at least a brush with a little like
R word.
I don't think that went exactly how I thought it was going to go. Or I don't.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't expect the unexpected. You don't really know till you're there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Either way, I mean, I just, I don't know.
We're so not damaged. Look at us healthy.
Do you think you attract damaged people?
What?
Do you think you attract damaged people?
I think I used to. Because I don't know. Only has really.
Is he helping you heal?
He doesn't know it though. Like, he doesn't realize, and I'll tell him not to listen to this one. He doesn't realize that he is very quickly like healing stuff for me.
Oh,
but he's not trying to.
He's just being himself. Yeah.
He's just being him, who he is.
Mhm.
But I think a lot of that is also me.
Oh, okay. Realizations and stuff
Like,
like that.
I've learned a lot over the last couple of years that sort of led me in the direction of only like.
You've been doing some potting. No, I'm just kidding.
I've been shitting on bitches.
Stunting on the children.
Stunting on the children with Scousies. But I mean, I don't know. It's sort of like, it's been a good thing.
Okay.
I think, and I wonder sometimes if we've not been healing for each other.
I'd ask, but that his business.
Well, you can ask him.
No, I meant right now, but he's not here to discuss it, so I won't ask. But yeah, okay.
But I mean, I think that's a sign of we can be damaged people, but also be healing people,
and you don't have to be each other's counselor.
And we're not.
How you do it? The more you know.
Bum, 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 bum.
I can dig it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's not a song. I made it.
It is a song.
Is it?
Yeah, Yo Gotti.
I don't know her.
You don't know who Yo Gotti is? You never heard that song? That's a 5-star chick. That's a 5-star with
oh, that does sing.
Nicki Minaj, Trina.
That's my two girls.
Yeah. It's an
And
older
Lil'
song. I think that was still 106 in Park.
I still think
What?
Lil' Kim, Trina, and Nicki, it just doesn't get any better than those three.
Somebody asked me who my favorite female rapper was. I said Eve.
I saw that.
You didn't give two shits. You don't like Eve?
I love Eve.
Panda.
Well, no, I love
Just
Eve.
fuck with you, yeah.
But I think I love her more as an actress. I think okay, the first time I saw her be an actress, I was like,
Hot mess.
girl, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Where you see the first barbershop or her
I thought she
sitcom?
did good in Barbershop.
I do too.
I thought she did good in Barbershop.
Who ate
And
my
now-
apple juice? Or drank my apple juice, excuse me.
So, but as I've seen her in other stuff, I'm like, wow, she's really getting good at this. Like, she's really, and I think now it's been so long since I've heard her be a rapper. It's just so distant in my mind.
Well, that's why I said for my
And
generation.
also,
Eve.
the last time I heard her rap was with Gwen Stefani.
Let me blow your mind.
If I was a rich girl, na 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 na.
I thought the last song she did with Gwen Stefani was the one I just quoted. Now I can't quote.
It was either one of those. I think they were released around the same time.
Oh, one was probably Gwen's song on her album, and then the one I said is "Let Me Blow Your Mind" is on Eve's.
Yeah,
it's on
Dun,
Red
dun,
Scorpion or
dun,
Evolution,
dun,
whatever it's called.
And let me blow your mind.
Yeah, that shit was alright though.
No, I guess because
Go ahead, become more mainstream and poppy.
Listen, I love a good Rough Rider.
Pause.
No, that would be. Never mind. But
y'all see what I deal with?
Keep coming back every week.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I think it's just been so long in my mind.
Oh, I got you.
I guess it's sort of like Brandy. I think of Brandy as so much more of an actress, even though I love her voice.
Yeah.
But she's done some singing.
I don't like her movies, but I like her TV shows. Not just, because not all of them. She done, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. She was in one of them.
I thought she did so good.
Scream, Holler, Run. There's not, the script, that's what the script said.
I meant the leading up to it part. Where they're at the dorm and they're having the whole back and forth. And
I don't remember all of it, but I just gotta remember one of your screaming girls. But Moesha was good, but that was also for its time. And then that other one she did with Whitney Houston with the Cinderella, the Black Cinderella.
I don't think that was meant to be.
Right, it's a Disney. Yeah, it's not meant to be.
I mean, let's be honest.
It's not.
Whitney's highlight as an actress was Bodyguard.
Oh yeah, she did good in Wait and Exhale too.
Well, yeah, but
totally different move.
Preacher's Wife.
Those three, yeah, I would say
sure.
Those three. Yeah. Not in any order. Probably Bodyguard number one.
I'd say Preacher's Wife maybe because Preacher's Wife I think was
with Denzel
third.
I don't know which one chronologically, but
I think Preacher's Wife was the last. I might be wrong on that one. I think it was.
I think Bodyguard was first.
No,
because it wasn't a stretch. It was just her being herself.
It was all very close.
Kevin Costner.
I think Waiting to Exhale was there like, let's see if she can do this. And then they were like, all right, we'll give her a movie, but we'll give her a movie where she sings and she's playing herself. Essentially herself. Yeah. And then they were like, all right,
all three of them were good.
We'll give her this preacher wife role to see like,
and
we've seen that she's done pretty good. Yeah. And then this preacher's wife role, she'll still sing. So people will be like, it's Whitney singing. Of course I'll be there.
If she sucks, he's going to carry it. Yeah.
But I think she did great. Yeah, she did great. I might be wrong on that. But I think that's how that, anyway, they were really close
all three of them are good. Yeah.
But I think the one with her and Brandy, it was meant to be.
It's a Disney movie. Yeah, that's true.
It was meant to be more tongue in cheek, camp,
fun, loving.
Sort of like The Wiz. It's sort of a camp version of The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly,
in a good way.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Well, want to get out of here? We're gonna wrap up some damages.
Thank you for listening to our damaged nonsense.
So stupid.
Hope you enjoyed.
Well, I mean, is there any other damages you'd like to sacrifice to the pot?
I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to think. Like, overall, here's my thing. I think we all have our own damages in some way or another.
Yeah.
And I think how you respond to them and how you move on with your life is really the most important piece.
Yeah, but I will say I also will say don't take on other people's damages, trauma, issues, whatever word you want to use.
Yeah.
I mean, because we all got to deal with our own. Yeah. So how do you only got two shoulders, bro, and some of us only got one.
You ain't got no shoulder. Here comes Becky. She ain't got no shoulder. I love that. Listen, I could watch that all day, every day.
I'm just going to put my damages on your shoulder to see how you deal with it. And then just slide right off one shoulder. I wonder what that would look like in real life. Just neck and torso.
I guess it would just sort of be like a slant down.
It'd be like a slide. Wait, but would you still have an arm? You can't have an arm and no shoulder, right? Guess where it connects? The elbow is connected to the shoulder. The shoulder is connected to the torso.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Let's skip that part. It is head, knees, and toes. No? But anyway, let's get the fuck out of here.
Aha. Well, that went well. Hope you enjoyed.
We're getting canceled.
Why not? Why not? We'll add it to the list.
I think this is episode 77, I think.
Okay.
Close this shit out, man.
Waiting for my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do thank you for listening to our Nosey Nonsense at the very end.
Do I say something else?
Yeah, you give all our Gmails and all that shit. You talking about waiting for your slow ass.
Listen to my damage. I'm damaged.
He's like, sir, close us out. Will you close us out?
Well, if you'd like to tell us how you feel about us, noseywithgoodintentions@gmail.com. We also have the Instagram, Nosey with Good Intentions. We have a TikTok. We haven't done any new ones, but we've got one.
I don't know.
Nosey Podcast?
Nosey with Good Intentions.
Nosey with Good Intentions. We also have a Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
If you have Michael's number, it's Michael Spell, or however you have it saved in your phone. And if not, it comes up as Nosey Podcast.
Yes, it does. It might be highly damaged on some people's phone. Hot mess.
Japanese. Well, it's been a day. If you're out there listening through a podcast app, please feel free to rate us the highest number of stars. You can leave us a message on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little link button that you can talk to us if you'd like. We haven't had one of those since we've only had one.
Yeah.
And it was insightful.
It will.
Yeah. I don't think he listens anymore.
Probably not. I'm sure I offended the shit out of him.
Whatever. Sorry. These are just our thoughts. None of this is fact. None of this is written in the history books.
Now, then,
you know, whatevs. If you're listening or you're watching on YouTube, hi. How are you?
You see my backwash beer?
If you didn't get to see that part, you should go to the YouTube channel.
Give us some thumbs
Go
up.
back to when I was checking to make sure he was okay. If we need to take a little pause break. It is Nosey with Good Intentions. Our sister pod is also on there. And you can watch our videos performing for you for free on YouTube. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Absolutely.
So you'll be notified every time we post a new video. We also have a new intro video that's going to get a little editing a couple of episodes from now. By this episode, it's been edited a few times. So stay tuned.
Oh, Lord.
Is that it?
I think that's all.
They're probably scrolling.
Thank you for listening to our Nosey Nonsense.
See you next time.